Welcome, friends. My name is Avinash Gorakshekar, and I welcome all of you to another interesting episode of Konexio HighFlyers. Friends, as all of you are aware, this is a very interesting series where we talk to emerging companies from emerging sectors, and we make it a point to talk to the top managements, the CEOs, and key people in the company, so that all of us can understand the company's operations in a much better manner. We talk to these company managements about their company's business model, their growth journey, their future growth plans. And in this process, we get a lot of valuable information directly from the company management, which helps all our investors to take a proper investment call. And today, friends, we have got a very interesting company which is going to hit the capital market very soon. The company's name is Supreme Facility Management Limited, and we have the privilege of having the CEO, Mr. Amol Shingate. Amolji, thank you very much for sparing your valuable time. In fact, it will be my pleasure to talk to you and understand the company in a much better manner. And I'm pretty sure that in this small interaction, we'll get a lot of good, valuable information which will be helpful for all our investors.
Thank you, sir. It's a pleasure to be here. Whatever interaction we'll have, definitely it will bring more insights about our business.
So, Amolji, first question, which is very basic but very important, is please explain to us, what is the main business model of our company? I believe we are into integrated facility management, we are into support services, and what is the kind of positioning we have? Because our business is pretty decent. I mean, we have seen top line of almost 350 crores. So it is fairly large. So if you could tell us what is the positioning of our company in the domestic market in which we function, and frankly, how did this business journey start? I mean, as the CEO, if you could tell us some idea, how did the promoters get into this business? Because this is a little unique business. Not much is heard about such kind of businesses. So if you could tell us something, how did this journey start, and then begin?
Sure. Thank you once again. So first, I will start with the introduction of the company. Our company was founded by Dr. Lala Sahib Shinde, and we have been serving our clients with the dedication and expertise for over 4 decades now. So starting from humble beginning, we have grown and evolved into a trusted leader across multiple industries, thanks to the strong foundation and vision led by Dr. Lala Sahib Shinde. His legacy was carried forward by his son, Mr. Rajendra Shinde. He is managing director of the company, whose immense contribution and strategic leadership helped us expand and grow in a remarkable way. So, as I mentioned, that it's a 4 decade journey. So, to take care to drive this journey further, we have a professional leadership team, management team, who always committed to excellence. And what set us apart is our commitment to professionalism and our client first philosophy. Our management team is highly experienced, bringing together a diverse set of skills and perspectives, always that they drive us to deliver exceptional services at every level. We take a pride in our standards of excellence, and we ensure every solution we provide to our customer is tailored, effective, and aligned with the evolving need of our clients. So, with this, I will also introduce myself. My name is Amol Shingate. As the CEO, I am privileged to lead such a dedicated and talented team, and I am a alumni of IIM Indore and have completed a leadership excellence program from Harvard Square. This background basically has equipped me with a global perspective on business leadership, which I bring on strategic decisions and our approach to client service. My always focus is on sustainable growth, client satisfaction, and empowering our team to perform at their best. So Dr. Lala Sahib Shinde, he only started this business. Now we are driving, and it is like every business segment demands such type of services. Like everybody wants to focus on their core activities, and the non-core activities basically they want to outsource to somebody. So we are there to help our client, to take the complete ownership responsibility and to keep them safe while working at the locations. Talking about our business offering and the core services, our company is specialized in the range of services that you rightly mentioned, that it is a diversified portfolio. So we have a multiple business segment. The first segment is like we are serving is integrated facility management. So in this business vertical, we handle everything from maintenance to overall facility upkeep, ensuring that our client environments are safe, efficient, and comfortable. So in this integrated facility management, there are two segments basically. First is soft service and another is hard services. In the soft services, general housekeeping, then garden maintenance, such type of activities are there. And the hard services, all type of technical stuff, mechanical, electrical, plumbing, those type of activities we are handling and giving the services to our clients. So another business vertical is employee transportation. So in this, the importance of reliable and safe employee transport, we offer customized solution to help business enhance their team's daily commute experience. So we do the nodal pickup drop facility. The company is having their employees. They want their employees to come to the factory or office premises, and we ensures the commit this commit happens in a very safe and sustainable environment. So that is the second business vertical we have. We have another vertical which is supply chain management. So in this, that our expertise extend creating seamless supply chain process which help clients manage their logistics segment, reduce cost, and improve the overall efficiency. So in this, we are managing warehouses, end-to-end management of warehouses. We are doing in this segment. So next business segment is production support services. So we assist in every aspect of the production support to our client. So we are providing clients with the expertise they need to streamline and improve their production operations. So it is a productivity efficiency based contract. So we are owning the complete responsibility of production activities for our client. So client has their premises, machineries, equipment, and with the help of a right set of skill set, we are trying to deliver as per their expectations. So, lastly, another business segment which we have is a food solution. So we try to offer food services solutions are designed with a high quality nutritious meal that cater to different needs and the preferences, supporting workforce well-being. So we have a centralized kitchen from where we are transmitting food to the client premises. So these
Okay.
are the business vertical and about our company as well.
Well, I think very well diversified business because so many businesses included in one company. Amolji, let me ask you a simple question that across all your business verticals, I found that the integrated facility management is the largest segment, and then I think support services come. But within the integrated financial, segment, I
Yes, sir.
mean, how many customers could we be catering to currently? How many active customers do we have across the support services and the integrated facility management kind of business? If you could please share your thoughts.
Yeah, sure. So out of 190 customers, in the facility segment, integrated facility management, there are 128 customers whom we are serving, and the 60 odd customers are in the support services.
Okay. And typically, just to understand, the integrated facility management customers, these are all annualized contracts, fixed price contracts, or basically there is some flexible pricing also, for the soft and the hard services which you provide.
So our business model is B2B services, as you know, in all the segments, it is a annuity based services, whereby one customer's requires will generally revenue for extended period. So once we get the contract, that get extended for a period of 1 year, 3 years, and the 5 years. So it is a
Okay.
cost plus markup model. That way it is built.
Okay. So tell me one thing, Amolji, I understood your answer was absolutely right. Tell me one thing, that in our business, what is the amount of capital investment you need to make in assets? Like, what is the normal fixed cost percentage as a part of your sales? I just wanted to understand, because as your revenue grows, I mean, I'm obviously getting a feeling that you can get a better operating leverage. So is this understanding right?
Yeah, that's right. So it's like in the facility management business. So the it is a mechanized way of doing the services. Manpower, machine, and material is the component that's from where we service our clients. So the machinery's starting range is 20,000 till 15 lakhs. So this is the machinery range. So where we have to deploy to the client premises. So for that matter, we require the capex for the IFM business. So another capex intensive business is the employee transportation. In that we are owning the buses. So starting from 13 seater to 55 seater, these are the buses we are owning. And the heavy capex is required to purchase bus, and the almost one bus cost is 30 to 35 lakh rupees. For that, capital requirement is always there.
Okay. Understood. So basically, Amolji, what I'm trying to understand is all these 150 or 180 odd customers which you told me. Once these
Right.
customers get into some sort of annualized contracts, for say 1 year, 3 years, or whatever it is, 5 years, then I think your capital expenditure is not repetitive. You just have to service them optimally, right?
That's true. That's true. So wherever there is a exclusivity in the contract for the contract tenure, if it is for 5 years, then only we invest in the capex for the buses, and
Okay.
for machineries and all, there is a recurring expenditures.
Typically, Amolji, tell me one thing, like what is the normal, kind of time period? Like every 2 years or every 3 years, is there a price increase clause which is put in your contract, like based on the cost of running the operation, the people cost, machine cost? So is there any price increase clause put after, say, every 2 years, you all will be getting a price increase, or is it a fixed contract? Once the contract is over, then the new contract is signed.
So how it is defined? So in this, the people are the main component. So for people aspect, there is a revision of minimum wages. State to state, it varies. So it is a half yearly revision. So that client generally respect and pay that hike, whatever it is, in terms of the minimum wages. But other contract is fixed for a tenure of 1 year and the 5 year. The other expenditures are fixed. We take the entire thing for the 5 year, and then we go.
Okay, understood. And typically, as of now, are we pan India, or are we located largely in Western India or Central India? If you could give us some idea about the geographical mix of our revenue.
Sure. So our presence is in 9 states in India so far. So most of the revenue comes from the Maharashtra, then subsequently from Gujarat, Rajasthan, Madhya Pradesh, Uttar Pradesh. But the presence is in the 9 states in India.
Okay. And the focus will be on these 9 states going forward, Amulji, or is the company planning to move into some new states also?
So our focus further is going to be as we presence in the west zone, the north and south we are focusing for. So we are going to establish, rather we have few contracts in south also, north also. So but we want to grow in these states apart from the west, north and south as well.
Okay. One more thing which Amulji I wanted to understand, from a market perspective, like you are one of the larger players in this integrated facility management. According to you, in the next 3-4 years, as you rightly said, a lot of outsourcing work is going to be given to specialized company like ours. So how big is this market? Today we are 350 crores top line. In the next, say, 3 to 5 years, without commenting on what our company will do, but what is the size of the market opportunity? If you can give us some idea, which can help us understand your company better.
Sure. So market size is very much bigger. Like 2 lakh crore is the for only facility business. It's a 2 lakh crore of market, and it is exponentially growing year on year. CAGR is 35%. As I mentioned, that there is immense potential, and the service offering we are there in the facility management, other support services also, that is like usually required to all the clientele. And Indian market is also growing. In this growth, we have given our projection also, we also going to grow by 25% CAGR. That is our growth path further.
Okay. So basically, there's a huge runway to cover. That is what you're trying to say, and where we have
Yes.
got very good growth opportunity available. Amolji, now coming back to not the financials but the qualitative aspects of the business. You all have been in this business for 4 decades. Retaining customer is the most important thing. Of course, if the service is good, then only the customer will continue. But according to you, in qualitative terms, without looking at the financials, what is it that you do which adds more value to the customer, and why does the customer stick with us? Anything you could describe in 2 3 points, 2 3 qualitative points to say that we are doing a much better job in our industry, and that's why we have flourished for such a long time.
Yeah. So as you as you know that I just explained that it is a labor intensive business. We almost have 11,000 manpower across pan India, and the skilled and trained manpower, that is the big gap. So we have our internal training divisions where we train our people, and whatever skill set is required to deliver that job, that we ensure that person is well equipped with all such type of knowledge and the expertise, so that we ensures. And whatever the gap client faces, for as I mentioned, that we offer a tailor made services. Every client has their own issues or maybe different set of problems, so we understand those and try to deliver as per their expectations. So manpower is the key thing. Apart from that, people is one part. Second is process and technology. So if we refine the processes and clearly define those as per the client requirement, then we don't have to worry about the people part as well. So just people have to follow those processes, and it adds a value to the services also. And technology which gives the visibility and transparency. So from that, always we try to give the dashboard to our clients. Whatever services we are offering, it should be the cost effective, and we try to deliver as per their expectations.
Okay, understood. I think nicely articulated, Amolji. Now, Amolji, let's come to the financials. I was seeing your FY24 number. Profit after tax has improved significantly. It was 7.41 crores. I think earlier year is what it was 5.54 crores profit. A good improvement. But on the top line, Amolji, I was seeing that top line has more or less remained flat. From 333 crores, we have gone up to something like 355 crores. So, what was the reason for such a moderate increase? Top line did not grow that well, but profitability improved significantly. Any specific reason for this?
Yeah, so if you see the entire business segment, so 65% revenue comes from the integrated facility management, and subsequently other support services. The remaining 35% revenue comes. Apart from that, also employee transportation is contributing 22%. So in the employee transportation segment, there was a subsidiary company which was formed, and subsequently we dissolved that company, and the revenue which was built in that company was 30 odd cr. So that was a hit last year. It was a B2B only, but we were not doing the buses or any cabs, but it was a outsource kind of model. So that we haven't grown, and because of that the revenue increase is not much. However, if you can see that when the business grow, revenue grow, the whatever the overhead cost is there, that is going to be impacted. And because of that only the profitability is much more improved. In terms like we managed to overcome on the other aspect. Wherever we feel that there is a scope for the improvement in the existing business, we focused on that and we try to work upon and we increase that part.
Oh, understood. So basically, when you say 25% CAGR is what you're targeting, Amolji, can we assume that, the current year, which is we are already now in November, can we assume that FY25 will be a much stronger year in terms of top line growth? I mean, without giving a number, of course, if you could just share your outlook.
Yeah, definitely. Actually, this year we are targeting almost 30 to 35% growth, which is also a substantial growth because we are mid of this year, and whatever numbers we have so far, that itself is projecting our top line growth.
Right. Now, let us understand one more thing, like working capital is a major part of our business, as I understand. So, Amulji, what is the normal working capital cycle in our business? How much time does it take for you to collect payments from the customers? Or is the system like every month you bill the customer and then the money comes? Or do you get some advance from the customer? How does the working capital cycle work?
So it is a, monthly billing cycle. When we raise invoice to the client, we get paid. Average the payment cycle is 70 to 75 days. But few clients they pay within 30 days. Few clients they have a credit limit of 60 days and 90 days. So average timelines are 70 to 80 days.
Okay. Okay. So basically, all the clients have a very efficient, time cycle so that the cash flow keeps on coming. Because
Yes.
that is quite important in our business because we've got a lot of fixed costs to cover. Most of the employees have to be paid. There are a lot of other fixed costs. So I can understand your position. Sir, now coming to the most important question, tell us in a very broad way, sir. We understand that Amolji company is now going to go public. If you could just tell us, what is the objective of this public issue? For what do you require funds?
So to grow any company, the business model which we have, so working capital is the basic requirement. So most of the amount is going to be used for the working capital purpose. And as I mentioned that we want to grow in south and north, so there is going to be a inorganic growth as well. So this
Okay.
is the split is going to be for the working capital purpose and the inorganic growth for the
Okay.
acquisitions and all.
Okay. So very good. I think so. Both requirements will be taken care of. The market will obviously also be very happy to know that inorganic will obviously add to your top line. Our the last question now. Uh,
Yes.
in this business, we have been there for a very long period, almost 4 decades. Now, you being the CEO, typically tell me what is the most important risk in our business. Like COVID was one event which happened for everybody, but now we are in normal business. Things have got normal. Tell me one thing in this business, what is the most important business variable? Is it your cost management, execution, service? What is the most important thing which you obviously have to cater and ensure that this remains safe all the time?
So every business has their own dynamics as such. So we also have like it is a people intensive business. So highly skilled people, trained people is the main thing in this business. So unless and until we train people, make them aware about their jobs, role, responsibilities, we won't be able to provide the effective services. So these are the like blue collar people. So sourcing is the main thing in this business. How we source people, how we source right people. So as you know that minimum wages, the other things are also increasing year on year. So client also has a pressure. Clients also has a pressure on the expenditures margin. So they try to look for the effective services which are less which involve the less cost. So as we move forward, our mission remains to be provide integrated help businesses operate efficiently and strive in a competitive landscape. So we are constantly innovating to stay ahead of industry trend. So we have to evolve with our service level, and we need to understand the current trend also. So the key thing is like manpower, the quality, and the client satisfaction remains as ever. So we are looking forward the strengthening, continuous improvement and the innovative things what we can offer to our client. But the training is also crucial important. We can train our people well and deploy them to their jobs.
Okay. So I think very nicely, mentioned by you, Amalji. So it was a pleasure talking to you, and we have could understand, now very well how the company functions. So please accept my best wishes to you, your entire management team, and sir, best wishes for your forthcoming public issue also. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Avinash ji. Pleasure talking to you. Thank you so much. Thank you.